Okay, so we are live. Hi everyone, my name is Aditya Sharma. I'm co-founder and CEO of High Counselor, and with me I have our guest for today, Bipin. Hi Bipin, how are you doing?
Hello, nice to be here. Thank you, guys.
Okay. Also with me I have my colleague Dr. Amit Lal.
Hi
Uh,
everyone. Hi. I can already see few people writing. Hi
okay.
Vasanti. Hi Shruti.
Cool. So, guys, before we get started, let's make sure that our connections are absolutely all right. If you can just let us know in the chat box that you can hear us loud and clear, you can see us absolutely fine, that would be very, very helpful. And we'll wait for probably another 2 or 3 more minutes for everyone else to join, and then we will get started. Okay. So, in the meantime, I'll quickly check on LinkedIn if we are live, if everything is all good or not. Okay. So, give me just 1 minute. In the meantime, guys, if you can also let us know where are you located. So I am dialing in from Miami, Florida. And let me also enter my location in the chat box. If you can also let me know your current location, that would be great. Bipin, where are you located?
I'm in Baltimore, Maryland, around 45 minutes from Washington, D.C., so pretty
Okay.
close to the fun town.
Fun town. So DC is a fun town.
Since it will be from 2025, January 20.
Okay. Okay. And what about you, Amit? So you are in.
So I'm located in Canada right now. I'm in Toronto. Very close to Toronto, I would say downtown. I can see people writing in. People joining in from Hyderabad, New Jersey, Manchester, Leeds. Oh, this is too fast. Boston, Pune, Spain,
Beirut,
Sydney,
Lebanon. This is the
Virginia.
first time I think we have someone from Lebanon. Hi, Tawfiq.
I can see people from Ottawa, New York, London.
Also, we have someone from Nigeria. I think we are getting a lot of crowd from Nigeria, and guys, we are actually working with someone who's very proactive in developing universities in Africa and the education system over there. So great to meet you. We have Jose from Spain as well. So Bipin, we usually get people from about like 15 to 20 different countries, right? I can see we already have
People
live.
from, oh, I see someone from Sri Lanka also today.
Yep.
Yeah. Hi Diksha, how are you? Good to see you. Somebody from Sri Lanka. Okay, I see from people from Leeds, Sweden. Here is a new one.
Yes. Okay, we have Sudarshan here, Ranjit from Mumbai, India. We have Balogun from Ireland. Okay, and guys, also let us know what's the weather at your location. I mean, it's really fun for us every time to know like what's temperature at different places. For example, like Dr. Amit was telling me just last week that they are already having like 1 degree centigrade. Like it's pretty sunny here in Miami. So let me
Oh,
write.
sunny is here also, but the temperature is 1 degree.
Okay. How about you, Bipin? What's the weather at your
Look
location?
at the background, you can tell, right? So this is where I want to be. Not not quite where that is, but we're all warm and cozy here.
I guess Aditya lives in the same kind of place, almost like very close to sea beach. 4 degree. Okay. Uh, very cold.
Very cold. Okay.
I guess UK's temperature is better. Like I feel that like they are not that cold, but comparatively, like as compared to 2 years ago, I would say that I used to see around -8, -10 at this time. So it is
Hmm.
better, I would say, because of global warming. Uh, 8 degree,
Okay.
10 degree.
We have someone from Lahore, Pakistan as well. Hi, Umema. Welcome to the project. Okay, cool. So it's thanks everyone for sharing your location. I think we have good number of people already here. Guys, if you can also take a moment, look, our objective from this event is that we do a real world project in data science, and and the journey is not going to end on this call today. Our objective is that we build a long lasting relationship with everyone. Definitely you cannot get to where you want in just 1 or 2 sessions or with just 1 or 2 events. So the idea is to upskill you slowly, right? Whatever real world experience that we can provide you over time on our platform, and definitely helping you interact with people like Bipin from industry. So even after this event, I'll reach out to you on your email ID so that we can stay in touch. You can always reach out to us. I'll also tell you how you can continue stay in touch. Let me share the Amit sir. I think I should share Discord channel details right up front, right? So
Yes,
that
yes.
people can have time to join it today. Okay, give me 1 second. So, guys, there is a Discord community that we have created. Let me share the link in chat box with everyone. Give me 1 second. So we have created a Discord community where you'll find a lot of aspiring software developer, data scientists, also industry professionals. We already have about like 4,000, 4,500 members in this community, and it's a very private community in which we share whenever we've come across some great resources, job openings. You can join this community. So it has meaning for this particular project as well. We will be helping you for the next 1 week in this community. You can ask any question, but even after completion of this project, we will be providing you a lot of good updates related to data science, job market, industry trends in this community. And if you have any questions, you can always ask over there. Let me put it in comments box for everyone. Here you go. So this is the Discord community link, guys. I've shared it in the chat box. Please take a moment to join this community. Uh, and we will stay in touch over this community. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll make sure that the link is all good, working for everyone. And when you join this Discord community, guys, just post in the chat box that I've joined. Okay, so that we know that it's working. I think this link might not be working. Give me 1 second. I'll pull up the right link for everyone.
In the meanwhile, guys, if you can let us know what role you are targeting, like, are you targeting what kind of role you are looking for? Are you looking for internship or job in which what kind of role? If you can let us know in the comment section, that will help us to know that whether we have the right people for right audience for this event also or not.
Mhm.
So if you are looking for a job or something, kindly let us know in which role you are working. So somebody's writing the link is not working, Aditya.
Okay, I'm just adding the updated link.
Yeah, so Aditya is adding the updated link, guys.
Okay, here you go. I've added the updated link for everyone. So join Discord community. Let me also update it here on the screen for everyone. Who?
Data analyst, machine learning job. Okay, data analyst.
Okay.
So I guess most of the people are looking for job in data. That is data analyst or AI developer. I also see AI engineer. Uh,
Okay. Let me take a moment to post it. Right. I'll let everyone like write their job roles.
yes,
Otherwise, this link is going to disappear. LinkedIn should have an option to pin a particular comment. They don't have it. I don't understand
but
why.
we can like show it on the screen, right?
Yeah,
The
but it's very difficult to like type the exact.
type the yes.
But let me add it. Let me add it here as well. So, guys, join this Discord community. I know it's very challenging to write this entire link. I hope there's a better way to do this. But I'll post it in comments box when everyone write about their target job role. I think.
I guess we can do this on YouTube, Aditya. Just you can paste it on YouTube and pin it over there.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, cool. So I've added it here for everyone. Give me 1 second. Let me see if anything could be done to this. Hmm. Cool. So, guys, join this Discord community so that we can stay in touch even after this project. And again, any questions, concerns related to this project, and even related to your job search in the future, you can always ask in this Discord community. Okay. So, this is relevant both for today's project as well as for the future. Okay. So, we have, I think, um, And guys, let's get started in just 1 or 2 more minutes.
Yes.
But before that, if you can just take a moment to quickly like this event. I see some of you have liked it, but if you can quickly like it and repost it, that would be very very helpful. The idea is to involve as many people as possible in this live event, so that they can all do you can all do project together, compete with each other, and eventually become a part of a community. Okay, so please take a moment to hit either a like button or a heart shape button, whichever you like it, right?
Or
And
if you are reposting it, just write that you have reposted it.
yes. Okay, thanks Harshit for confirming that you have joined the Discord community. Okay, thanks T. Sai Ganesh. Guys, if you can just let us know that you have joined the Discord community, that would also be very helpful. So that uh, we are sure that you have got the link. And if you haven't got the link, please let me know. I'm happy to uh, share it again. Okay, I've shared it a few more times here. Okay, but Bipin, but I just want to ask you really quick, how are you feeling about this live project? And there are like more than 250 people right now live. Have you interacted in past live on LinkedIn?
Not with this kind of crowd. I'm like super excited and nervous, and I can literally see myself like 15 years back when I would be on their shoes looking to learn and work on a project like this. So I am charged to help them any way I can,
Awesome.
uh, which I mean, nerve-wracking. So I'm like, I don't know either to follow this,
And,
pings or all the fun comment
and
that's coming here.
By the way, everyone else should be nervous, right? I remember when I joined Deloitte, and every time I joined a project, and there were like senior managers or like partners, and definitely they had 10, 15 years of work experience. I was like very nervous guy in the room doing everything right. And in the first few projects, I made a few blunders as well. But I'm glad that I had that really, really amazing time at Deloitte.
Can
So,
I can I add a comment there, Aditya? I think, I feel a little bit better that I don't have to wear suit. I am on my, this whatever pullover, because in Deloitte, like, I mean, you
yes.
also need to dress for the occasion. So
Yep.
that kind of, adds more to your pressure is what I'm trying to.
true, true, true. I completely relate to it.
Yeah, so very recently, so it's been 4 years, Bipin, that I left Deloitte from my job in San Francisco. And just a few weeks ago, I was looking at all of my formal clothes, and I've barely used them in the last 4 years. They're like, as it is, a lot of them, but I don't see using them like
I
anytime
have
near in the
not
future.
used from last 6 years, I would say. Last 6 years, never wear a formal. And I left also one of the job. One job opportunity came and they said that you have to wear formal at least 3 days in a week. I got this will be very difficult for me to wear formal and come to the job because like you get very comfortable while working. I don't know whether this really helps or not. And this wearing formals, making mandatory in organization.
To engineer, it's really hard because it's again we are a jeans people, right? So it's very, very hard. I feel like, I mean, that was something, hard for me to give up a jeans and a t-shirt.
Okay, I think we can get started now. By the way, thanks everyone for letting us know about joining the Discord community. And I can see people have are sharing the community link with others. So thanks Venkat for helping others. That's really really helpful. We can get started now, guys. So just a quick introduction. I'm assuming that a lot of people are joining this event for the first time, so let me give set a quick context, and then we'll jump into the project and everything else. So again, I'm Aditya Sharma. I'm co-founder and CEO of High Counselor, and today all of us are here to do a real world data science project. Now, why is this event needed, and what exactly is a real world data science project? So almost like 8 or 9 months ago, we realized that a lot of people who are trying to get into data science domain, people who are returning to workforce after some break, or people who are transitioning in their career, right? Suppose somebody who was like a QA and now trying to get into a data science machine learning engineer role, all these people struggle to land interview calls and hence eventual job offers just because of not having hands-on work experience. There are a lot of upskilling courses online. There are a lot of degrees available in different universities, but when people apply to job positions, when they appear in interview calls, they get rejection mostly for not having hands-on work experience. Also, post COVID, we have seen the trend in industry that employers are more interested in hiring experienced people who can come and start delivering ASAP, and that's where the need of hands-on experience is very much needed. So we saw this opportunity and we decided that okay, every week we'll do one project that is relevant to the industry, that would teach something to aspiring engineers in this domain. So we started doing these live project on LinkedIn. And when we started, we did not have any sophisticated platform. We used to go live, asked everyone. We used to share our screen and had local setup on our system. And we asked everyone that, hey guys, okay, this is the step number one. Do this on your system. This is the step number two. And then we encountered a lot of issues from students. They're like, I'm unable to install Python in my system. I have low memory. My RAM is not great. I mean, people were spending a few hours just doing the basic setup in the system, and this was taking a lot of their time and definitely energy as well. So we came up with a solution that we can provide a virtual cloud lab in which people will get all the tasks ready to go. All they need to focus is on just learn about coding, right, and go it in a step-by-step manner. And eventually, as we grew, definitely we created a community aspect there where people can talk to each other, learn from each other, and we also implemented a prize with every event. Which I'll let me tell it to you right now. So everyone who complete this project, you'll be able to see your ranking out of everyone who's going to participate. The rank number one is going to be featured in Times Square, New York, where you will be featured there. You'll get a recording of it. You can add that accomplishment in your resume, LinkedIn profile. You can talk about this particular project in your interviews. Okay. And also at the end of this project, when you complete this project, you will also be getting a digital portfolio, a link where you can show to recruiters and hiring managers that, hey, I may have 0 years of work experience, but look at real world projects that I have completed in data science domain. Okay, so that's the purpose, guys, of this live project. And some people are asking, okay, that will recording be provided? Yes, guys, so the recording will be available. uh, so the structure of the session would be, so we'll start with brief introduction of our guest ourselves. We'll also introduce you to high counselor so that you know which organization you're working with. And after that, Bipin will introduce the project. We'll also showcase you the platform. And after that, we'll open this platform for any questions you may have from Bipin, anything related to job search or related to this project. So we'll take probably next 1 hour in this manner. And as I said, after this, for the next 7 days, we will be answering your queries in our Discord community. So those of you who have joined the Discord community, there is a sub channel inside that community called live project discussions or live project doubt, something like that. You can always go there, put your question, and our team will get back to you within 12 to 24 hours. Okay, and you'll see that a lot of other community member will jump in and start helping each other. Okay, cool. So somebody is asked, is there any fee? No, this project is absolutely free for everyone, guys. For the next 7 days, you complete it, you'll get a certificate, you'll get a digital portfolio. This project is absolutely free for anyone across the world. Okay, cool. So let's get started. Let me start sharing my screen, and Bipin, we would love to hear from you about your journey, about your work experience. Definitely, I know a lot about you, but everyone else over here would love to know about you. Let me share my screen. I have created a very fancy slide for you. So let me show that to you. Okay, here you go. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So let me start. Thank you first of all for putting all of these together,
Very
Aditya.
simply
And
on.
like I said in the beginning, right, I'm still like kind of nervous that I'm talking to, again, almost I want to say, my younger self that I was there like 15 years before. So where I have been is pretty much maybe, like a lot of these people here started. I'm from Nepal, came in on student visa, went through all of this H1, F1, all kind of, visas. That time I didn't have you, Aditya. Probably I would have gone for O1 or some other,
Yes.
special criteria. But anyway, so that's that. And I think recently I was with Deloitte for almost 10 plus year. And I mean, again, I have posted this on my LinkedIn also. I just say that I haven't quit Deloitte. I just graduated Deloitte, right?
Mhm.
So it's okay. I mean, like we are 250,000 family there, and it's just that one thing that was kind of like a little bit sticking to me is this hierarchical thing. I mean, you have, manager, like whatever, senior manager, right? Like little bit of that thing is, as an engineer, again, you want to be all equal, and that's why I'm here today. And having it on the university teacher platform makes you actually the learner. So I'm really here to learn from all of this. And in next 1 week, you know let's see who can be on that Times Square tab. And then, I mean, when I was walking, I did not know how to be on that Times Square. So maybe just it's Times Square. How can we go on Burj Khalifa or something,
Yeah, that
Aditya?
is also a good
Hopefully,
idea.
we'll figure it out, and we can do that there also.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Just like
So yep, that's about me. But again, I think excited to be here. Looking forward to work with every one of you. Like again, our LinkedIn calendar is open, right? Like High Counselor, just reach out to us. We can collaborate on any level. We'll meet you wherever you are in your AI journey and just walk one step further. That's all I have to say.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much,
thank you,
Vipin.
Vipin. Thank you.
Okay, cool. So, by the way, for everyone, guys, Bipin, so he worked at Deloitte for 10 years, and I also worked at Deloitte for almost 4 years. And and all of you, or like most of you who are here, who's trying to get into like data science domain, as an entry level person, Bipin is someone that you can learn a lot from, because I have worked with people like Bipin at Deloitte for many years, and uh, it's like a great opportunity. It's a great opportunity. Every time I had like I had people like Bipin in my team as my senior managers or partners. So it's a great opportunity. You may be thinking that okay, there is another industry professional from Deloitte, but this is my personal experience that you can learn a lot from this, and this is a great opportunity to utilize. Okay, okay, cool. Amit sir, would you like to go next?
Yeah. So, hi everyone. This is Dr. Amit. I did my bachelor's into computer science, and after that, uh, at that time, MBA was like really growing. So I started my MBA program into marketing and human resources. After that, I worked for companies like Wipro, Reliance, and ICICI Bank, and then I had a like lot of wanted to teach. So I started my PhD program. Did my PhD into marketing research, and then I went to IMA for doing my research summer school. After that, I taught for more than 10 years into at undergraduate and postgraduate levels. But last from like 3 years, I'm working with High Counselor as I look into business operations of High Counselor. I also have a YouTube channel with my same name, Dr. Amit Lal. You can search me, and I have like, almost like 125K now on YouTube. Each one where I get time.
And Dr. Amit's YouTube also got hacked a month ago.
Yes.
That's another
So,
story.
yes. So around like 1 month ago, 1.5 month ago, I guess, my account got hacked. All my subscriber gone, all my videos gone, and it was like a nightmare for like 2 3 days, almost like 2 days, I would say. And then somebody came up and helped me out in recovering it. And there is a like complete process of recovering it. And I guess not only me, there are a lot of people. Like I also know that Ranveer Allahabadi channel who's like millions of following, right? His channel also got hacked. So they keep on targeting people. They said like I think their job is to like reach out to 100 people and let's see who get hacked by evening.
Yeah.
So most probably somebody will definitely click on those link and what they say. So they trap you. They trap you.
Mm.
And so just if anybody has, and it is not only about like YouTube channel. I would say they it start from your Gmail account. So if you are using your Gmail account, be very very cautious. If you have your primary account, which is like because they get access to your Google Drive, Google Photos, everything there. So
Yep.
uh, try to be a little more cautious.
Yes. And guys, I'm mentioning it over here because I started my YouTube channel like four months ago, and it picked up really well. It is at about like 55,000 followers right now. And since I crossed like this 50,000 followers mark, I'm getting the same email which Dr. Amit
Yes,
received almost every other day.
every other
Almost
place.
every other day. And it has a link that says that, oh, we want to collaborate with you and we are willing to pay you this much. Download this agreement and sign it, send. And the moment you
Yeah,
download,
yeah, yeah, yes, yes, true, true. And most of these emails come from very top reputed brands,
yes,
right? It comes from like really good brands. You will see that, okay, some really good brand is reaching out to you because by looking, and they know in what, like in what category your channel is, how many subscribers do they have, so they pull that data and they use that data they by while writing those emails. So it becomes very, it will look like to you that it is a very one on one kind of email, but it is not. They are sending it to like everyone. Most of the, I've even seen people like with only just 5,000 subscriber getting hacked.
okay.
So yeah.
Just be aware of it. Okay, just
Yeah.
be aware of it.
Okay.
Cool. A little bit about my background. So, did my BTech from NIT Jalandhar in 2012. Came to US in 2015. Did my masters from Duke University. After that, I started my career with PwC in Chicago. Worked there for 1 year as a tech consultant, and then with Deloitte Consulting in San Francisco for about 4 years. And in 2020, I decided to take a leap of faith and joined and like left High Counselor and started this left Deloitte and started High Counselor. And the reason I left Deloitte, because during my time at Deloitte, I was also part of the recruitment team. I used to take interviews on many Fridays for this data science or Salesforce consultant entry level job roles, and that's where I realized that this entry level candidates or people who are trying to get into like mid type positions, they face a lot of challenges in finding their job, and that's where I could see a potential solution, which made me to leave my job from Deloitte and start High Counselor. So the journey of High Counselor started with my co-founder Rani Harun, and so we started helping people with finding their full-time job in the United States in April 2020, and only 3 people joined us. Since then, we have helped more than 700 candidates. This number is not updated, but we have helped more than 700 candidates find a job in the US. And in this journey, we raised almost $2 million in our seed round from VCs in Silicon Valley. There are some ed tech investors, and there are some enterprise companies as well who have invested in High Counselor. So let me tell you a little bit more about High Counselor. So basically, when we started High Counselor, our purpose was to help people who are struggling to land a job, and we noticed that there are three major reasons because of which people struggle to find their job. First one is either the lack of work experience, lack of hands-on work experience, for which all of us are here today. Okay. The second is lack of interview opportunities. Most of the people know just one way of finding a job. Go online on LinkedIn or Indeed or any other job portal and just apply to jobs. But there are many other ways to find a job. Third one is when people get interview calls, they are unprepared for those interviews and they're unable to crack those interviews. And that's when we started High Counselor, and did not, we never wanted to become a staffing company or a consultancy. So that's where we started a 360-degree career accelerator ecosystem in which we help job seeker with everything. Okay. Uh, so it starts with like interview preparation when people want to like learn a new skill. So for example, you want to find a data scientist job, but you're not great at like say statistics, right? Or probably with machine learning. Then we also upskill you. We connect you with industry mentors, which is one of our main point. We connect you one on one with industry mentors so that you can prepare for your targeted companies interviews. If you do not have relevant experience or projects on your resume, we also get you remote internships and projects so that you have your resume talks the same language of whatever job role you're targeting. We also help you optimize your LinkedIn profile, help you clean your resume, make it perfect to the target job role, and then we help you also get interview calls. We have a system that search every job on the internet, identify which ones are the right fit for you, get them at one place. We provide you a team which apply to those job positions on your behalf, and then we have a tool that speed up your ability to network with as many people as possible, and help you get referrals. Okay, so it's like 360-degree ecosystem. Whatever you can think of in your job search journey, we should be able to help you out. Okay. There are only two roles that we help right now. One is software engineering, which is front end, back end, full stack developer role that you're looking for, or jobs in data science domain like data analyst, data scientist, machine learning engineer, data engineer, AIML role. So anything in these two domains, we should be able to help you out, and that is our expertise. And we want to focus on only these two roles. We work on success-based payment. That means it's $0 upfront. By the way, guys, this 360-degree Career Accelerator program is only for people who are physically located in the US and looking for a job in the US. It's not for people who are outside of the US and looking for a job in their home country or theirs. Okay, so it's only for those who are located in the United States and looking for a job here. So we work on success-based payment. That means you will need to apply on High Counselor, and we'll review your profile. And based on your profile, if we decide to accept you in High Counselor, there won't be any fee. There is no hidden fee or anything. Once you land a job, then only you make payment in monthly installments. We have two different packages. One is a $10,000 starter package. Another one is a $15,000 advanced package. First week of our High Counselor program, if we accept you, you can try it for 1 week. If it works out for you, it's great. Otherwise, you can opt out for absolutely free of cost. Now, what is the difference between starter and advanced package? Basically, in advanced package, we provide you one-on-one support when the industry experts. We provide you a team to do all the job applications so that you don't have to spend any time on it. We provide you access to our automated email networking tool. We provide you access to remote internship opportunities if needed. Plus, we also do some of the job fair events, career events, where we'll provide you priority. And we also provide you layoff support. In case you get layoff, we'll again help you to find your dream job. Okay. There are a lot of success stories on our platform. I would highly recommend you to go to our website, highcounselor.com/review, and you'll find a lot of detailed interview of people who have gone through our program in the last 4 years. Let me tell you the application process. It's pretty simple and straightforward. Simply go to our website, highcounselor.com. Right over here, you'll find a tab called Apply to Upcoming Cohort. Simply click on it. Our next cohort starts from 25th of November, so there is just 1 week left in it. If you're interested, you can apply it now, and we'll review your profile and probably let you know the decision in the next few days. So simply click on the start application, fill out this application. It will take about 5 minutes of time, and after that, we'll review, get back to you. If needed, we also do a quick interview with you before accepting you at High Counselor. If you need more information about our program or anything, you want to talk one on one, or you have any question, there is an info session that we do every week. So there is a link, sign up for our upcoming info session. Simply click on it. You go to the info session tab. When you scroll down, there is a calendar at the bottom. Over here, it should come up. Okay, so you'll find a calendar. It may not be loading right now, but you'll find a calendar over here that you can pick a date for info session. And we usually do info session at about like 4 p.m. twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursday. Uh, so join that info session, and we'll be happy to answer any questions you may have. Okay, let's get back to our project again. So over to you, Bipin. If you can give a quick project description and give a platform walkthrough to get our attendees started on it.
Yeah, so do I share or you will share it?
You can share it. Let me allow you to share your screen. Yeah, you can share your screen, and we can go it from there.
Guys, if you have any questions in the meanwhile, you can type in. We'll take up all those questions. Once
Yeah.
this description will end, we'll take up all the question. And in the meanwhile, when Bipin is sharing, I can just one question that I'm in Canada and we'll have to status here. Rashmi, right now, Roshni, we don't have our ISA program in Canada, but we have this platform with and Aditya will give you a detailed overview after this project work. So you can use this platform, and this can be really helpful in building some experience which can help you to like grab job in Canada also.
Mhm. Yes, so I think Bipin, your screen is visible. Bipin,
Yeah.
before explaining the project, if you can quickly show how people can reach this place, like so go to highcounselor.com, there's a project tab at the top. so that they know how to navigate it, because there are a lot of first time users.
Let me, I guess because I'm sharing the other one, can you maybe do it on your end
Yeah,
and then I can
yeah,
jump in?
let
Yeah.
absolutely. Let me show it to everyone, and then Vipin will give you the platform overview. So, guys, to get to this project, simply go to our website, which is highcounselor.com. Right at the top, there is a tab called Projects. So, go to this projects, click on View All Projects, or you can also go to Project Platform. But any of the option you can go. When you reach here, you will find a list of projects over here. Now you can find this particular project simply by typing the project name in the search project name bar. Simply search movie recommendation using OpenAI. Okay, so simply click on this one and you'll come across this particular project. So the name is movie recommendation using OpenAI. Okay, simply when you come here, click on the start tab. When you click on the start tab, if you're a first time user, you'll just need to create a free account for once. I already have the account built up over here, so I'll simply log in, but you'll need to create a free account for the first time. So simply go here, let me log in, and once you're logged in, so I'll probably search the project name again, movie recommendation, and you'll also find Bipin's picture on this as a mentor. Simply click on the start button. When you click on the start button, you'll be taken to a virtual lab where you'll get the entire coding environment set up for yourself. And here you'll reach on the screen, and I'll let Bipin you share and take it from here.
Thank you.
Okay, here you go. Perfect.
Yeah. So first of all, a little bit about the, I guess the backend itself, right? I think usually we are used to doing this in Colab or some other place, but I think this has a added value of how you can actually get your database, right? Like sometime, I mean, this is already does have a database in itself, so you can create your own project and things like that. Again, I think having this platform is really important. I kind of liked how this has been all together because again, AI, ML, everything is really a database driven project, right? Like behind the scene, we read from database, we do something along the line in between as a AI, ML, data science, data analytics, and then again push things back to database. So that's why having this database and the Jupyter notebook is a super plus of this platform. So that's one thing. Second thing is when a project is given to us, this is very normal, guys. Like the way I'm seeing this is it's a business requirement, right? In work we call it BRD, business required document, which talks to us on what is expected out of it. So this whole paragraph here is really talking about what is the project, what is the requirement, and what it's really trying to do is given a paragraph or a context around a movie. You are trying to find out should you watch a action movie, a horror movie, or what kind of movie it is. But then again, if you just think it from the natural language processing prospect, computer does not understand any of those language, right? That's where this embeddings comes into picture. And other thing for us, again, as a job seeker, the way to approach this project would be really read this and almost look at some of the terms. If you think about it, again, I was highlighting here recommendation system. It says it's not working. So why is it not working? What is even a recommendation system? Like what is embedding, what is open AI, right? So what I'm trying to say is before you jump into the project, do your due diligence on what is it that you're trying to build rather than jumping into project itself. So once you are there, again, I keep highlighting some of these like really important concept from AI ML because that's what will separate, a experienced developer versus just a no voice, for example, right? Like, so you have to understand on deep concepts around this. Also, the other thing that I also wanted to add and tag along to what Aditya was saying earlier is the gap between, software engineering, data scientist, analyst, AI, ML, they are like really blurred right now. Because in industry, before we left Deloitte, we were just saying all we need to know now is English, right? So there are so many automation code, there are so many places where now you can really help you do the coding. So that's kind of like why, again, having experience on these things matter. So once you are there, this task is already kind of laid out for us. So basically, the project is divided into 5 tasks. And like I said, again, data loading is must, right? Without data, there is no ML. So you will start with data loading. And then, I mean, obviously, as a part of your EDA or exploratory data analysis, you need to go and figure out if there are any nulls, any stuff like that, right? So you will clean up your data here. And then once we are at a point where our data is quote unquote ML ready, you need to check exactly which elements are you using. So here, I think in the beginning, I described that we are trying to find what kind of movie is it based on the movie's description. So in this particular data frame or information, when you load it, you will see a description around movie, what it is about. But because this is ML, it does not understand, right? So you need to convert it into embedding, which is again a numerical representation of the data. So once you are there, remove nulls, and then now get your open AI API key. I think this instruction also goes up here and tells you where to get these keys, where to get it from API, and then really start playing with this. And then our end state, what we're trying to do is really be able to do a natural query with our data. So the movie recommendation is, if you look at this one example here, it's like basically it's saying what are the best action movies based on whatever we described and we performed on some of these tasks above. We are really trying to get rid of a SQL based um, searches, right? Because again, all of this AI ML is really not a traditional BI. So how do you get out from that traditional BI of SQL to natural language query? And this is what's happening. So this is the requirement. And all I wanted to say before I pass it on back to Aditya is think about your road plan on how you will tackle this, right? Like back and forth. First of all, lay out what are the main step, which is again we have already done for you. As you work through this, like Aditya was saying, if there is any places where you are stuck or some kind of a challenges, bring back on Discord so we can help you. And then spend as much time as it. And again, like just don't code for it. I want to say learn the concept behind it of what is working, what is not working, and why are we using uh, things that we are calling here. Again, we are sometimes often so used to copy pasting these notebooks cell by cell, but I just want you to take 2 3 steps further into your research. Otherwise it's going to be hard on the interview when people are asking about it. I think that's all I wanted to say on this project. Anything else, Aditya?
No, I think that's great. Thank you so much, Vipin. Let me also address a few common questions that people ask usually. So, guys, a few things that I've seen previous candidates have asked. So, you can find all the task description here on the left hand side. Database information is right over here, and everyone's database is unique. Okay, so you don't need to use these credentials. So you'll find the entire database information over here. If you feel struggle in how to use this database, we have provided a video guide over here. Please make sure to watch it and use it. uh, Under this icon you will be able to see all the participants and your rank as well, right? And under the user feed you'll be able to see when people complete the task. Can you see people have already started completing the task? Which is great, right? So it will give you like a real time feed. I can still see that out of like 250 live people, 45 people have registered, have started on this. So please take a moment just to get started on this project, so that if you face any issues, you can ask right now over here. Otherwise, as I said, we have a Discord community. Let me show it to you where exactly you can ask questions on Discord. So you go to the Discord channel link that I've shared with you. When you join it, there is a tab called Live Project Discussion. Okay, under Live Project Discussion, you can come and start adding your task over here. Okay, as your question over here. And guys, if you see any uh, like any spam comment sometime, because this is like we have opened the community for people to come and join. If you see any spam comment, just report it as scam. Okay, so that we can keep the environment pretty clean over here. Okay, now again, to join this Discord community, I've shared the link in chat box, but if you haven't received it, let me share it again. And again, guys, you can ask any questions now related to this particular project or ISA program or anything from Bipin, related to your, if you're facing any jobs struggle, any advice that you need, feel free to add it, your questions in the chat box, and we'll take them one by one. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so there are questions. Venkat says, do we have any amount for the API keys? Uh, so Venkat, you will. When we built this project, we have built it in a manner that you can only need to spend, I think, $2 to $3 to use the OpenAI APIs. That you'll need to create an account by yourself to use it. Okay, but it will be around $2 to $3 of expense, nothing more than that.
Okay. Here is a question, Aditya. On what basis you evaluate any intake to our ISA program, Aditya?
Okay, so what happens if someone has the zeal and is desperate to work with you but isn't selected? Would they then have to pay the premium charges to receive guidance? So I understand your question, Charita. So let me tell you, our criteria for intake is very simple. We look for some relevant background. That background can be in your education. For example, you have done masters in data science and now you want to get a data scientist job. We'll be more than happy to have you, right? Or if you have some relevant work experience in the past. If you don't have any relevant education, relevant work experience, then we expect you to have some relevant project experience. Okay, some relevancy should be there. Otherwise, what I would recommend you, that suppose you want to get into data science domain but you do not have a relevant education, work experience, or project, I would recommend you to do some projects and then come back to us, right? Because right now the current
Yes.
job market, our objective is always to help our candidates land a job within 2 to 3 months of time frame, right? And we cannot teach you basic skills within 2 to 3 months. So we expect you to learn it somewhere else and then work with us to boost up your job search process.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. The next question from Mamta: how to open this page? Please tell again. Okay, let me show it to you, all of you, once again. The
And
process.
Aditya, if you can also show them all the other projects available on the platform, just give them
Yes.
an overview that how they can access all the other projects also.
Yes. So, guys, the process is pretty simple. Go to our website, highcounselor.com. There is a tab at the top called Projects. Simply go to Projects. Then you can go to View All Projects. When you go to view all projects, you'll find about 100 plus projects in software engineering and data science domain. You can filter these projects either by skill. So suppose you're learning Python right now, simply click on Python and you'll see the Python projects. Or if you're targeting a particular job role, say generative AI, data analyst, data scientist, front end, back end, full stack, you can also filter them by different job roles. For this particular project, you can simply search a project name by over here, which is movie recommended. So simply write movie and you'll find the first project, movie recommendation using OpenAI. Click on it, you'll find a project over here, and there is a start button on here. Simply click on the start button and you'll be taken into your virtual lab. Okay, now when you will complete this project, guys, and by the way, you can complete this project into multiple settings, right? You can always come back to the platform and there is a tab called Your Progress over here. You can simply go to Your Progress tab. You'll find all the projects that you're currently working in under In Progress tab, and you can again start them and resume where you left last time. Whenever you complete a project, under View Your Portfolio tab, you'll be able to see that project completed along with certificate. Okay. So, for example, all the completed projects that I have done from this profile, they're coming up over here. I can download my certificate by clicking on the certificate icon. I can put it on my LinkedIn. I can share it with recruiters and hiring managers. Uh, Also, you can share this portfolio page on your LinkedIn profile. This is going to be a game changer for you guys. If you create your portfolio of projects, and as you do more and more projects, you'll see you'll start getting different tags over here that you have earned Python, MySQL, different skill, and it will define how many projects you have completed. And then you can share this project portfolio by clicking on this button. Simply copy your portfolio page URL, go to your LinkedIn, and when you go to your LinkedIn profile by simply clicking on this view profile button, and you can simply edit, and right over here when you scroll down, I think you get an option over here called custom button, where you click on custom button and you paste this URL over here and change it to view my portfolio. So view my portfolio, you add your LinkedIn project portfolio, save, and then recruiters and hiring managers will be able to see your uh, project portfolio on your LinkedIn profile over here. Let me show you. If I refresh it, you'll be able to see it over here. Da-da-da, view my portfolio. Can you see? And that's how you can add it also to your resume. Okay, coming back. Okay, da-da-da. What are the other questions? And it's difficult when you know. Okay, in market now, I know it's different, but I need to know what is the minimum qualification for fresh graduate to work as an AI engineer or data scientist. Bipin, do you have any insights on this? Like, especially for entry level people, like when you worked at Deloitte, right, or now even with an experienced professional in data science, what would be your recommendation for entry level people to get into AI engineer role?
Yeah, I think I kind of touched on it a little bit, depending on the job description. I mean, obviously, we are looking for fresh or college hires. There is always a college hiring event. I mean, if you have, I guess, sorry to answer it backward, but it depends on like where you are coming from, and then like where can they fit you in that position. So if you are like, brand new undergraduate or fresh graduate out of, MS somewhere in US college, it's usually at the consultant level. If you have worked somewhere, even your PhDs or your research in your lab, there might be a second level of role called senior consultant. So we are at least like, the hiring happens at your experience, but from, getting the entry to the door is really your experience, your interview skill, your project, your portfolio that you have built before you sent in that resume.
Okay. And what are the Vipin? Can you also talk about like some of the technical skills that an entry level candidate should, I would say, brush up, or they should at least demonstrate some specific technical skills for an entry level data scientist role, which if you see it in a fresh graduate, you'd be like, okay, this is worth spending time or probably hiring for.
One of the main barrier that I have seen in fresher is not knowing anything about cloud technology. So it's going to be very hard for you to say, hey, I don't have any kind of cloud platform experience. So AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, or even this H High Counselors platform, right? They are all cloud built. So you guys need to really be familiar on how to work on collaborative environment like this, because I mean rarely the projects are on that traditional on-prem system, and AI ML does not really work on that kind of computing environment, right? So I think beyond your basic Python AI ML skills, I want to say at least get some kind of cloud compatibility, and so that you have worked on the cloud collaborator uh, platform.
Okay, it's great. Let's go. Uh, there are a lot more questions. Amit sir, would you like to take a few? I'll quickly
Yeah,
see my
I'll
laptop.
take that. I'll take that. Okay, please can you talk about front end developer entry level requirement? I guess this project is more on data. So, and just to let you know, guys, that we do data projects as well as software projects on a weekly basis. So do keep like follow us on our LinkedIn page so that you can get the notification whenever we are doing our next event. So I guess whenever we will be doing this software developer project, I guess then we will have mentor for this project for the software people, and they can guide you on this particular question, I would say. Workshop sessions. Thank you so much. I'm Prashant. I'm unsure I'm ready or eager to learn. Do you want to okay to join and learn? Yes, you can definitely, I guess, work on projects. That is the one thing, because building more projects from different domains, different help you in building some real experience. When you apply for jobs, you feel more confident that you have learned something, and that can help you in any cracking any interview as well.
There is one question that I would like to take you for Bipin. Uh, so somebody is asking, can you tell us about a real type of data science projects that you have solved at Deloitte? What type of problems usually clients come up with?
Yeah, again, I mean, little caveat, right? Again, these are not quote unquote trade that I want to not bring it up, but think about like my last almost 7, 8 years was in FDA solving a drugs adverse event project. So if you think about it, you go to doctor saying, "Hey, I'm vomiting," and doctor is gonna ask you what medicine you had. Like maybe you'll have Advil, ibuprofen, whatever, right? Like so when we were building is like we were building a solution that kind of tracks all of the adverse event related to a drug. So how can you actually predict, right? Like because there is a concept called post market surveillance. It's basically once the drug is out there in CVS and in any of these drug store, they have to FDA has to make sure that this is still safe for public to consume. So if there is any kind of trend of all of a sudden, people are vomiting using any medicine, then there might be something. So this is where, oh, is there any kind of anomaly? Is there any kind of trend that's happening, or is there any kind of cluster? If you think about, like, I mean, salmonella uh, problem, I think we usually see this is a cluster based problem, right? Like for whatever reason, some part of the countries start to get sick on one of the spinach packet. So those kind of things are like literally our day to day job. We are monitoring data, and then we are building a predictive model because before it becomes a pandemic. And obviously COVID-19, I mean, that was literally, you all know, FDA was in the forefront of it. We were like, hands in hands building solution during that time.
Okay. Now, I think that that gives a good overview on to like good insider view of like what type of projects that people deal with.
Yeah.
Okay. And one more question that I'd like to ask is, and I know like at Deloitte or like at any consulting project, right? The team is made up of people with every level of experience, right? What type of task did you assign to entry level to mid level data analyst or data scientist in your team that they used to do?
So, couple of ways to look at that, Aditya. First of all, again, we used to quote unquote diversify our assignment, just because, if you are a data analyst forever, then it gets boring for you, right? So, to
Mhm.
upscale there, I mean, it was kind of like, okay, you are doing a data analyst here, let's go be a QA on this project. Now you upskill into AI ML. I mean, that kind of rotation helps. And why I'm bringing that is like, again, for all of these job seeker, don't think of, hey, I want to be AI ML engineer, right? Like you need to kind of widen that gate, so you go in there and then you follow your passion, and then show that, hey, I'm not just QA, I am actually a coder. That's how we used to do it. But I think, again, like I said it earlier also, really English is the language that you need to know right now. And I mean, you can learn some of these projects and go and work on it. but the main idea here is, increase your diversity, your skill set.
Yep. Okay, perfect, perfect. Let's see. I'm looking for some. So we have reached at the top of the hour. I know, Bipin, like your time is important. Feel free to drop. There are a lot more other comments like related to the project that Amit and I can take like probably next half an hour, 45 minutes. But yeah, we've reached at the top of
Yeah.
the hour. So feel free to drop if you want to.
Yeah. Thank you guys. I have another meeting to go to, but this has been fun.
Thank you,
And
Vipin.
again,
Thank you.
looking forward to connect with all of you here and solve this problem. I want to know what's my favorite movie too.
Thank you.
Well,
All
absolutely.
right.
And guys, one more thing. Let me share Bipin's LinkedIn profile here in the chat box. Although you can simply search by his name on LinkedIn, but I'm also sharing his LinkedIn profile link. Feel free to reach out to Bipin or follow him. Uh, Let me share. And guys, just one thing to make clear. So Bipin is not here to uh, he's not here to like get you a referral at Deloitte, right? So don't reach out to
Yeah.
him bugs and keep bugging like, oh, give me a referral, right? So that should not be the objective. But I've shared his LinkedIn profile in case you want to follow. He planned to share a lot of relevant information and content with everyone. I think it will be good to follow him. But for this project, he will be definitely helping you guys in the Discord community and everything. Okay. Amit sir, I think we can. There are a lot of questions
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
take from candidates. Let's take these questions. But again, guys, before we move to these questions, just really quick, somebody asked us about like, can you tell us more again about the High Counselor program, what it is? So let me give you a quick overview once again. So let me share my screen. Hopefully, that will give you a better idea.
In the meanwhile, I'll take this question. So I've noticed that in the free profile, you can only build two projects. Yes. So whenever we go live with a new project, that project is completely free on our platform. You can build one more project on a platform, and after that, if you want to do more projects, you can always take the subscription. And it is a very affordable platform. Very, very affordable. I will give you a like pricing overview also about that. But uh,
Yeah.
anybody from any part of the world can easily access it and build as many projects as possible.
Yeah. So as Bipin also mentioned, like it's your project. I think it's a good point. Let me share this. So as Bipin also mentioned that the if you don't have work experience, basically your project portfolio is going to make you stand out. So as Bipin is a mentor today, so on our project platform, if you want to do more than two projects, want to create your own project portfolio, the pricing is $25 a month or $145 for 6 months. For Indian users, it's about 999 and 4999 for 6 months. You can use this code BIPIN20 to get 20% discount on this. So it's just $25. You use 20% discount, it will be even less than that. Okay, so it
Yes.
will be just $20 for you a month, and this will be valid only for the next 72 hours and only for the first 20 users. Okay, so you can take a premium subscription and feel free to use this code BIPIN20. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, for our full time, for our ISA program for people who are physically located in the US, again, guys, we are not a staffing agency, we are not a consultancy, we are a career accelerator. That means our objective is to help you with everything that you need to find a job. Okay, that
Hmm.
includes, we'll connect you with the industry experts like Bipin for a one on one mock interview preparation to get very specific interview prep advice. If you don't have relevant work experience, we have our entire project platform that will be available. Plus, we also provide remote internships. LinkedIn, a lot of people use think that just by adding their photo, experience, projects, their LinkedIn profile is clean, but that is not how you should use LinkedIn to find a job. We help you optimize your LinkedIn profile, plus we help you fix your resume n number of times, right? And then we also help you get interview calls, which is, so we have our internal engine that search all the jobs across the internet every day, identify which ones are right for you, get them at one place. So all that effort of going, searching, finding relevant jobs from like 20 different platforms, all that effort is gone. We also provide you our team that automatically that apply to jobs for you every single week so that you don't have to spend your time over there. And then we also provide you our automated email networking tool that help you speed up networking with people, right? And eventually, through those methods, we also try to get you some referrals if there are right positions in companies that are in our network. But again, guys, one thing I want to make very clear is that don't think it as a spoon feeding process. Even providing all this support and tools and this network, it doesn't mean that you get this mentality that okay, now we have joined High Counselor, give us where our jobs or interview calls are. Okay, so it's a process where you also need to work hard, but we will provide you tools and resources that will help you speed up everything. Okay, and we work in a cohort based model. Our next cohort starts next Monday. So we just have 1 week left to review the application, to interview candidates, or to provide them direct decision. You can simply go to our website, click on apply to upcoming cohort, fill out this application, and we will let you know. So fill out this application by today or tomorrow, because after that I don't think we'll have a space in our upcoming cohort, and then you'll have to wait for another 1 month. Okay. Okay, what other questions do we have? There is no space between Bipin and 20. It's straight. Let me
Oh,
edit this.
okay, okay.
So I'll put here on screen for everyone. Da-da-da. Bipin 20, save. This is okay. Okay. So this is the code, and yeah. Any question? Amit sir, let's take more questions now.
Okay, I am from Jabalpur, India. I'm done 3 internship in data analyst. Can't get any job interview. I guess I have mentioned relevant projects on my resume. The one thing which I would suggest is kindly look into the job profile whenever you are applying, and you can match whether you have the right skill sets mentioned on the your resume or not. And that is the best thing. Like optimizing your resume is one of the best things you can do whenever
And
you are.
Amit, sir, one major issue, right, that people face, they say, "Oh, I have projects on my resume, still I'm not getting interview calls."
Mhm.
Guys, the biggest differentiator is how unique are your projects? Are you
Yes, yes.
still doing those very basic
Titanic
projects?
data set.
Yeah, so don't do those basic projects that everyone else is doing in your class. That's the purpose of building High Council platform, that we bring in the most industry relevant and unique projects on the platform. That's why, right? So you may be having projects that 100 other people may have on their resume. So get
Yes.
out of that scenario.
And most of our project on our platform are built by people. Like for example, Bipin was mentor in this one. We have all the other mentors also in software and other data projects. So that's why all those projects are very industry driven projects.
Yep. Yep. And guys, we have got a lot of applications just in the last 1 hour for our ISA program. So if we are not able to accept you in our upcoming cohort, please understand that we have a limited spot, and we try to like accept as many people as we can, but we may not be able to accept everyone, right? So please understand that scenario, because I could see a surge in application just in the last 1 hour, and I'm sure a lot of people would be applying, and we don't have much time. So probably if you're interested, apply by today or maximum by tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, Fatima says, is highcounselor.com/apply good for internship as well? No, we only deal in full-time jobs. If you're
Yes.
looking for an internship, we are not a right fit.
We only having two products right now. One is on ISA, which is only meant for people who are in US, and we have this project platform, which is our global product. You can build projects in whatever and by taking subscription of the platform.
Yep.
What if the freshers like me could not complete the task? Is it possible to join and work on these tasks later? I guess yes. The project is open. If you're doing the first project on the platform, then it is open to you.
Yes, but Ruturaj, one important thing is that suppose you're, and I can understand a lot of candidates won't be able to like complete the task, and that's where you can sign up for the premium subscription, and you will, in premium subscription, you will also get solutions directly available to you, right?
And AI
So
assistance also.
an AI mentor also that will
AI
be
mentor
able
also.
to help you guide at every single task. So there you can take subscription and use this code BIPIN20 to get 20% discount. Okay, hi sir, it's not showing any data sets in database. Can you please help me? I would recommend you to check that video guide, see how it's there, because guys, our objective here is that you get a scenario equivalent to real world, right? So you need to understand to go through all the steps that are given over there. Try to figure out by yourself. If you're unable to find it, ask it in Discord channel, right? And we'll answer your question. Okay, what other questions do we have?
How do you decide the winner of the movie recommendation platform? So basically, we look into the number of errors you are making in while writing the code, how quickly you were able to write the code. Plus, we also have a sharing option of that on our platform, so you can like reach out to more people and invite them to the platform. So all these three criteria will be important for this for getting for me on the leaderboard.
Okay.
And guys,
So,
if
guys, I think,
anybody has just one question, if anybody like Narendra is writing something related to the project, guys, if you have any questions related to the project or query, write it on the Discord channel. There we our
yes.
team is also available, and they will be able to help you out.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Omkar says, I'm an Indian. What was the visa status? It is asking. I'm an Indian. If you are, look, Omkar, if you're currently sitting in India, then the ISA program is not for you. The full assistance program is not for you. If you're an Indian in the US, then you need to tell us what is your visa status, whether it's F1 as a student, OPT, H1B. I'm assuming that you're sitting in India right now. That's why you're not aware of what is visa status. Okay. Is there time limit if I start the project? No, there is no time limit. But Mamta, if you take a lot more time, more than 7 days, the free trial would be gone for this project for a week. As well as if you take a longer time, you would not be in the winner category as well, because somebody would be doing it really, really quick. Okay.
I'm an Indian. Visa status is it asking why it is? So if you are in India and you are applying for ISA program, it won't help you, and it will ask for the visa status. So
Yeah.
if you are in US, then only that ISA program will be helpful to you. Is there any time limit? Yes, we have already answered this one. Incredible information. If anybody wants to work in survival ecosystem, hit me up. Okay. I guess we are done with all the questions.
Done with all the questions. Okay, thanks, guys, everyone, for joining us. Uh, I look forward to working with you in the Discord channel. In Discord channel, we try to share very good information related to job search market, and just let's stay connected there, right? Whatever your challenges you're facing, just put it out there in the Discord channel, and I'll be more than happy to interact with you, make you connect with people like Vipin in future. So let's stay in touch over there. Okay. See you then. Bye.